Hey, you guys remember my review of episode 1 of season 6? Well, now I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the season as a whole. I just thought it'd be a good idea, you know? No other alternative motives. As I said in my last video, Rick and Morty has been under fire for a while for falling off since season 3. But in my opinion, I think that this season is now one of my favorites. It's all around interesting, and honestly I thought it was pretty funny while maintaining character development. But without further ado, let's get into the biggest things this season. Away we go!
First off, I always slay it, queen.
So undeniably, this season has had a development in building a healthy family. I know, that's a weird sentence to say when talking about Rick and Morty. But I mean, Rick actually goes to therapy. That is crazy compared to his views on it in season 3. It's not a shocking thing to say that throughout Rick and Morty, the Smith family has not exactly been the healthiest family. But this season, the Smith family has been looking past the existential understanding of how many of them there are, and have actually just been growing to care for each other. Rick obviously has had the most development. Rick is shown to even care more about Jerry, which is a sentence I never thought would leave my mouth. He even gives up ultimate power just to save Jerry from a terrible fate. Along with that, Rick also feels the need to take up Pissmaster's mantle when he finds out about its death. And that is completely out of character for Rick, because Rick typically doesn't care about anything or anyone. But this shows just how much he's grown as a character, showing that even Rick Sanchez can grow as a person. But now, on to the next thing, which I think is the biggest part of Season 6. Jerry has been amazing this season. He has grown so much as a person, and he's just stolen Season 6 so far. From Cronenberg Jerry obviously taking away everyone's hearts in the season premiere, to Jerry being able to finally stand up for himself when Beth cheats on him with the clone of herself.
3,
Oh, for
2.
God's sakes, all of you, grow up.
Jerry,
What the hell?
you
Plot
unrolled.
twist. Deus ex husbanda.
Oh, don't lobotomize yourselves for my comfort. I may be a man, but I'm also a baby, and babies don't take responsibility for other people's suffering. I should never have said I'd kill myself if you left me. It's not true. All I do is pack my shit and cry while I look for a job on Starbucks Wi-Fi. And that's what I'm gonna do. So the two of you can get clone lesbian married by a robot and finger yourselves on the moon while laughing in Martian French about my weird little dick.
Jerry, wait.
This is a huge development for Jerry, because now it shows that Jerry carries self-worth and was willing to leave at that moment. And finally, I think that the scene where Jerry beats the crap out of Pissmaster is huge, and not talked about enough. Jerry is terrified of confrontation and also fighting, and this scene I think solidifies that Jerry is truly becoming a more confident person, standing up for Summer after Pissmaster said some weird and questionable statements about her. Also, let's be real, this was kinda cool, especially coming from Jerry.
Uncle, mercy! Stop! I give up!
Apologize to my daughter.
For what?
You know for what?
Oh, sorry. Sorry I sexualized you. It came out wrong.
That's my dad. That's my fucking dad.
But now to the last, but definitely not least category. So in the episode before the finale, Rick seemed to be acting a lot more agreeable and caring towards Morty and the family, actively just wanting to help them out and be less of a jerk. The episode is particularly heartwarming and makes you question what the rest of the show is going to be like. It also makes you question what happened to Rick's need to hunt down Rick Prime. Well, it never went away. It was revealed in the finale that during that entire episode, the Rick that was being so loving was a robot made by Rick to care for the family, while he went on and focused on finding Rick Prime. This was devastating to Morty, as he thought Rick had just finally changed. But instead, Rick continues down his path of self-destruction to find Rick Prime. And in the end of the finale, Rick offers Morty to help him find Rick Prime.
Wow! Are those all the places Rick Prime could be?
I wish, Morty. It's all the places he is.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to my darkness. I spent my life hunting this guy, Morty. This is the closest I've ever been to catching Rick Prime. It's impossible. He's an incredibly crafty piece of shit. Hunting him destroyed me, Morty, but now we're gonna do it together. You and me. It's gonna take over your life, Morty. Rick and Morty Season 7. Hunting my nemesis. Maybe trying to stay healthy while doing it. Juggling plates. Not every episode, Morty. It could be all happening in the background. Who knows? You know, no one will except us. It's the most painful shit I've ever had to deal with, and I'm fucking bringing you into it because you asked for it, Morty. You and me, Morty.
And that's essentially the end of the season. And now, fuck you, Cole. And that's essentially the end of the season. And now's a great time for me to say that while I loved this season, it was very obviously a warm-up / teaser for what's to come next. Because Rick pretty much says verbatim that next season is going to be about hunting down Rick Prime. But what did you guys think about the season? Let me know in the comments below, and also please consider subscribing. We're really close to 500 and it would mean a lot to finally get there. But with that, it's been an honor. I'm shaking your hand, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.